Okay, so what you want to do is there's a window at the near that control panel that got blown up. There's a window to the right of that. So let's just go ahead and jump out that window, and you'll end up behind the power station. If you climb up this ladder, it goes up onto this this tower.
Okay, so we're gonna climb up the ladder. We're climbing up the ladder now.
Okay. One thing I want to point out too is, a lot of people don't really realize how much effort goes into making the Octocam for Snake. But every surface in the game had to be assigned a certain Octocam texture, including this grate on this electric tower. Some really interesting patterns that you can take. So if you go down and take this Octocam, you can see Snake kind of has this fishnet
kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of a snake-looking, fishnet-looking pattern. So you can get these kind of cool patterns. And one thing to point out that some people may not realize is that you can actually save these patterns. And
oh, that's right.
Right. So yeah, maybe let's just point that out. If you go into your menu and go down to camouflage, you'll see there's cloth and chest. So go ahead and select cloth.
So right now we have this camo called fence camo.
Right.
So that Sean just picked up.
So I have the fence camo, and if you select from the camouflage menu, you select cloth. And at the bottom of that, you'll see an option that says to register camo pattern. If you do that, you can register it as a new camo pattern, and it'll be added to your list of patterns. And you can select that at any time during the game by loading that pattern. So, no matter what stage you're on, you can load these kind of interesting patterns just to kind of customize Snake's looks. So, it's kind of fun. And there's some pretty weird patterns in the game too. Like, if you lay down between two surfaces, half of your body is on tile and another half is on some kind of grass. Or, some people might want to go and gather some patterns if they're interested. But anyway, here we are at the top of this electric tower. And if you head to the northwest corner of the tower, you'll see there's an electric line heading off to another tower to the north. And you can actually hang off of this line and head to that adjoining tower. So let's go ahead and do that because there are some really cool items on that side. So go ahead and jump over the fence, grab onto the wire, and just kind of inch your way along to the other side.
Okay, now this reminds me, when I first played, as I explained, that I didn't turn off the power plant. And I was just, sneaking. There's a lot of enemies, but I knew there was a way to get to the other side of the power plant. But there was a wall that, resisted for me to get there. And I knew I had to kind of do this stunt. But since I didn't turn this off, you get this electric shock. I bet a lot of people had this when they first played. They didn't know how to turn this off. And I had to fight. I think not died, but kind of fell off a couple of times. Because people start noticing you and start shooting you at the same time, and electrifies you as well. So I was like bashing my buttons to, just say, Snake, move. And then at the very last second, I think this was programmed as well, that you could actually make this stunt to the other side in the very last minute. I succeeded, and I thought this was a trick. I didn't know I had to turn this off, the whole thing off. So I did this when I first played it. We have this gorgeous playroom in Kojima Productions, well, actually in this Konami building. And I had the luxury to come in on a Saturday or Sunday to finish the game. And Ken was doing some editing and work stuff, and I was just constantly playing with Ayako.
That was really funny because you guys played through the game like all day or something.
Yeah, because we came in Sunday. We were doing this MGS4 for Europe, and we had to be the product managers. So you have to, of course, clear the game, and you have to understand the game. So we couldn't do it in normal hours, like Monday to Friday, because we had other work to do. So Ayako and I decided we have to spend the night in the office or come on Saturdays or Sundays. And since no one is in the office, well, a lot of people in Kojima Productions was, working night and day. But this room with this luxury couch and a 50-inch projector and 5.1 surround system, we had this, we call it the Hideo room actually, because Hideo uses this room to show
for
the
the
guests.
presentation.
Yeah, presentation, things like that. But we had this luxury time Sunday to sit on the couch, and then we played all day. But Ken didn't tell me that I had to shut this power plant off. He didn't care. And he was
Or maybe
teasing me
he just wanted to see you shock
Well,
yourself.
You know, I just wanted to know, like, how many people will notice, like, this trick.
Right,
Well,
that's
Ken
true.
always said that. Ken always said when I was stuck in other places as well, he didn't give me, he gave me hints at the end when I was constantly trying to, like, defeat the boss or something.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
that was Vamp.
Vamp. Oh, I couldn't figure this one out. Because the reason is, at that time, the Autocon's
the
codec.
The codec
codec.
call wasn't in yet.
yeah,
ready.
Oh,
So
right.
there was no hints.
Right,
So I had
okay.
to figure this out, which is almost impossible.
Yeah, it
if you
is.
don't have this snake. Why not try doing this? If I don't have this, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I was asking Ken across the room, saying, Ken, what should I do? I've been stuck for 30 minutes, and I don't know what to do. And he said, call Autocon, and I'm doing Autocon. But Autocon's saying the same thing. You gotta hide, Snake, but it doesn't make sense. And Ken says, oh yeah, it's not in yet. But this was another point in this power plant where I had to climb and hang on this electrical lines, which is, I think, really, really programmed very well. That even if it is electrified, you could actually make this move to the other
So
side.
you can just barely make it. The distance is
Yes,
there, so
yeah.
you can make it to the side.
It was so cool. Okay, sorry. What's the main item around here?
Okay, so you see there are a few items here, so let's just go pick it up. The most important thing is this rifle scope that you'll see in the corner here. And of course, this is an attachment for your M4 rifle. And we really want to encourage people to do a lot more sniping. So we put the scope here, and it's a really cool item because you can totally trick out your M4, put a scope on it, silencers and things like that. And there's a couple other items here, some anesthetic rounds and some more ammo. Be sure to pick that up. Don't pass that up. Okay, so that just about wraps up the power station. So once you climb down from this tower and head outside, the cutscene with Drebin will start up, and that'll wrap up the power station.
So the first time play is always the most amazing experience for me.
Yeah.
Second time with all these details that Sean and Ken is giving really adds depth. Makes you urge to see it once more. Again, when you go outside, you'll notice more what the potato plants, the Munias, and also the billboards of the PMC, which is quite interesting. So you'll get a different perspective of how much effort you guys put in to this game.
That was very, tough.
It was tough. We got a lot of deadlines.
Okay, Sean, what's up for the next episode?
So the next episode, we're gonna go ahead to the stage right after the power station, and that's the confinement facility. So what you want to do is just go ahead and watch the cutscene with Drebin. And then once that's done, you'll see after that there's 2 paths that you can take. You'll find yourself after the cutscene, you'll be on the road, and you can follow the road, which heads to your right, or you can take a left and head down into the forest. And what we want to do is take the left and head into the forest.
Okay.
Either way works. If you want more of an action-oriented approach, you could take the right. But the left works to your advantage because there's some items back there. So yeah, definitely take the left path, go through the forest, and just kind of stick to the left wall as you go through this entire area. And you should come out at the confinement facility checkpoint near the salt pans and go ahead and save it there. And we'll pick up from that point in 2 weeks.
Okay, so everyone got that? The confinement facility, and we'll meet you there in March for more tips and fun talk from Sean and Ken. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.